Hello and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are well. Today we are checking out the Mclaren 600 LT, one of the brand new cars added into Forza Horizon 4 through the festival playlist. Just 50% completion will see you grab this little bad boy in your own garage. I do like doing these kind of videos where we run through the whole car, we check it out stock, take it for a race, check out some upgrades, probably take it for another race, just have some general fun in this little bad boy. So if you're new around here, definitely consider subscribing. And let's jump in the Mclaren 600 LT. The Mclaren 600 LT then is everything you would expect from a McLaren. Lots of carbon fibre, very sleek design, and just looks absolutely gorgeous. Those exhausts look amazing. They remind me of the Porsche 918, but that little sort of matte black, I don't know, the textured bit in the middle, it's actually a heat shield. It's supposed to look like that. It's to stop the spoiler from melting when you spit flames, is what that's for. But the amount of carbon fibre in this thing is absolutely wicked, and I love it. And the LT stands for long tail. It's actually based on the 570S, I believe, and then they've just given it a slightly longer tail because it's the race car version and it's built for speed. So you make the tail longer and you can effectively get a higher top speed. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but that is the theory behind it, and it looks absolutely fantastic. If I hit the explode button here, look at that, put that down, there we go. Does look good. It looks happy to be here, doesn't it? Like the front bumper just looks happy. It's happy to be a McLaren is what it does. Those front brakes are absolutely massive. You can stop a train with them. Look at them, they're huge, absolutely huge. Just a standard McLaren interior with that massive sort of screen in the middle. I think what we should do is actually go change the colour of this thing first, because I don't really want grey. It's a little bit boring. I do like grey, but it needs a flashier colour. Straight off the bat then, we've got advanced painting options. So paint group 1 is going to be the main body. Paint group 2 will be all the black bits, I'm assuming. Nope, just one half of the front bumper. And one half of the car. Why is that a thing? Does that mean paint group 3 is the other half of the car? Yes. Why is that a thing? I'm a little bit confused, so I could do that if I wanted. That is absolutely horrendous. Why is that a thing? I don't understand. What we are going to do is just do a normal paint job, and we're going to go for red, because I like it in red. It doesn't really match the calipers, does it? So, playground, if we could paint our brake calipers, that'd be lovely. I couldn't have asked for better weather, really, could I? It's absolutely glorious, and the 600 LT looks amazing. I've realised I've just pulled away in 4th gear, but there's a little test for you. This car can pull away in 4th gear all the way up to 150, let's say, into 5th. It's very quiet, I'm noticing. There's not a lot of sound coming from the exhaust. Is that just me, or is it quite quiet compared to like other cars? Other McLarens, it seems quite reserved. Turns in well, brakes are good, as I should imagine it would be. And that's just my lack of. Oh my god. We're going to ignore that I just went through a wall and continue to test drive this thing. The brakes are actually really good, which I thought they would be because they are massive at the front. There's not a lot of drama in the corner itself. It does pull away quite nicely. There's not a lot of oversteer. There's a little bit of understeer, but that's just, I think, Forza in general is very understeery. We've done a daily challenge. Danger close. Handles really nicely, so I think in terms of upgrades, I just think we need power. We don't really need too many handling mods. I mean, we'll do suspension and brakes, because we'll just do those anyway, but I think we just need power to make this thing a little bit quicker. Other than that, it's very nice to drive. It is very, very good in the corners. It is very good. But it's a little bit understeery and not too oversteery, which is good. It's a good thing. But that exhaust does need to be louder. Definitely needs to be louder. Yeah, I think we just need some power upgrades. So what we'll do, we'll finish this off at 70.30, and then we'll go do some power upgrades, or just some upgrades in general. Upgrades and tuning then. First things first, let's check out the good old engine conversions. What we're running completely stock, 591 horsepower, and there's me saying it needs more. From a 3.8 litre. I'm not sure what that is, but it's a 3.8 litre. 591 horsepower, 457 foot-pounds of torque. So we can put in a 5.2 litre V10, a racing V12, which I'm pretty sure everyone's going to do, and a 6.1 litre V12. We're going to keep it, we're going to keep it completely stock. We won't be changing that up. We're not going to go four-wheel drive, we'll keep it rear, because it is very good. Do we want to change out the rear wing? Of course we don't. That looks absolutely hideous. I don't think I want front aero, or do I? As it is quite understeery. What we'll do first is we'll get rid of the orange brakes. We can't do a brake upgrade. That's fine, because the brakes are good enough as they are. We can do race suspension, or we could do drift suspension. Interesting. No, we'll do race suspension. We won't make it a drift car. We'll slap on some of the old empty roll bars. Do the good old roll cage. As with all new cars added into Forza Horizon 4, we can do the good old track width. So go ahead and do that to give the wheels a little bit more poke. And to try and counteract our understeer slightly, we're only running 225s on the front. We'll go ahead and run 245, because on the rear, we're running 285. So that is a massive difference from the standard front wheel. So now we'll do what I said, try and keep it in class S1, and we'll just add some power. So from 591 horsepower, we're now running 640, and we're at the top of class S1 with a few other little cheeky mods in there as well for 26,000 credits. Let's see if the Mclaren can improve at all with its nice new upgrades. We're looking for 70.5, I think it was, somewhere around there, or 70.5 or above, should we say. Let's just go for that. Ooh, turn in. Still getting that little bit of understeer. It's not as bad, but it's still there. I do love a good interior view. Oh, we're already up already. 71.16. If I got on the power a little bit quicker coming out of that corner, we may have improved even more, but go ahead and chuck it through this little speed zone as well. It handles so well, I can chuck it in, and the back end just grips. Oh, it's a wall. It's not gone too well. A nice expensive Mclaren put through a wall. 110 miles an hour. That means absolutely nothing. There's a little race on the old map here. Let's go over there and do that. Brake, brake, brake. Oh, the brakes are so good. Here we go. Let's see how it does in a race. What a weird car to be against. A Hot Wheels Mustang. Here we go. Oh, this thing is so quiet. I can hear everybody else over this thing. Ridiculous. Though, it is very quick. Ow! There's no need for that. Come on. You're in a Viper. There's no need to bash me, is there? Come on, Mclaren. We can do this. That's 150. Got the left handle, go around the outside. Beautiful. The grip is so good. Slight understeer, but that's more me than the car. That's me pushing it. Tight right coming up, go down the inside of this guy. Second. Giving you the room. There we go. And we are through. Such a good car. Nice little jump. My only qualm, and literally my only qualm, I've said it about 9 times already, is the fact... Okay, let's rewind. Anyway, as I was saying, my only qualm is that it is too quiet. You can't really hear it. I mean, if I go on the outside view once I'm around this corner, you can hear the Caterham more than you can hear the exhaust that are closest to the camera. Now, I don't know if that's the car in real life. I wouldn't imagine it would be. I imagine this car is quite loud. I don't know if the game has done it justice, really. Closing stages of the race, and that guy is gone. We're going to grip like anything though through that corner. Beautiful. Come on, McLaren. Oh, he braked. That was a mistake. I'm going around your outside. Cheers, buddy. Handed me the win. Haha! Across the line. First place. Here we go. I don't actually know if this is going to work. All I've done is given it drift suspension and up the tyre pressure in the rear. I've done no other preparation. Oh, I've locked the diff. Third gear. Go on, McLaren. Go on. Kick that back end. 33,000 points. That's not too bad. Can we hold a drift through here? Yes, we can. Look at that. That's the most expensive drift car I've ever seen, apart from I think there's a Lamborghini knocking about somewhere, but that's not bad. 70,000. I don't think it's a 3-star objective, but still. It's nowhere near my 123,000 personal best, but chucking just drift suspension on 640 horsepower, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Lock the rear diff, up the tyre pressures, and take it for a slide. That is pretty damn good in my view. So there we go, guys, the McLaren 600 LT put through its paces. It is a very nice car, and I do really like it. It's just not loud enough in my view. Other than that, it's all good. It's all gravy. It turns in well. It understeers slightly, but again, that is just Forza. That's just Forza physics for you. Other than that, it's a good car. The upgrades are nice. We've got a good selection of engines. It's just a good car, and it does look really, really good. I just wish we could change those orange brake calipers. That's not going to be a thing, is it? So, have to deal with what we've got, and this is the McLaren 600 LT. So if you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing. Thank you all so much for watching. A like rating would be muchly appreciated, and have an awesome day.